Hey guys, Nick with PhoneArena here, and this is a quick review of the official Samsung cases for the Galaxy S20, S20 Plus and S20 Ultra. I'm gonna start with Samsung's official leather case because it's one of my favorites. It is made of genuine leather, so it looks and feels quite fancy. The surface is soft and nice to the touch, though I must say that some of my colleagues find it very slippery in their hands. The volume and power buttons on the side are easy to feel. At the bottom, there's a big cutout that makes gesture navigation more comfortable. Keep in mind that this case is light and thin, so don't expect it to stop a bullet. It is mostly made to look pretty and to protect against scratches. Speaking of scratches, one of the weaknesses of this case is that it's guaranteed to wear out over time. The surface will degrade as it rubs against your pockets, but this is what happens with every other leather case. Finally, I think this case provides adequate protection for the camera of my Galaxy S20, but several people on Samsung's website point out that it doesn't protect the larger camera on the Galaxy S20 Ultra very well, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay, moving on to something a bit tougher. This is the most rugged case that Samsung has for the Galaxy S20. I cannot call it beautiful, but it's not meant to be. This is a thick and bulky case, mostly made of solid plastic, and it's actually kinda difficult to take on and off, but it feels tough. The sides are soft and grippy, and the buttons are well exposed. There's a thick, raised lip around the edges of the screen. It is there for extra protection, but it also gets in the way of gesture navigation. A key selling point with this case is the dual kickstand at the back. You can prop up the phone while watching video, for example. The two kickstands support the phone at two different angles. However, people on Samsung's website who also have this case say that the kickstands are prone to breaking off, probably because they're made of plastic. But I haven't had any issues with them so far. Finally, I can confirm that the phone charges wirelessly even with the case on. Reverse wireless charging also works fine. I believe this next case is one you will either love or hate. It is a thin and light case that is easy to put on or take off. The buttons on the side feel okay to use, and there is a large cutout at the bottom for gesture navigation. The outer side is made of fabric, and I think this material isn't a bad choice because it feels different and kind of special. But at the same time, the texture is a bit rough. Some people don't find the feeling of it very pleasant. And it could be difficult to keep clean, judging by my experience with previous fabric Samsung cases. By the way, this fabric is made entirely out of recycled plastic bottles, which I think is kind of cool. In conclusion, you should check out this case if you are into unusual, non-mainstream stuff. This is the official silicone case for the Galaxy S20, and it's exactly what you'd expect it to be. It is light and thin, so it doesn't add much weight to the phone. It is also easy to take on and off when that's needed. The buttons on the side are easy to feel, and again, we see a big cutout at the bottom for more comfortable navigation. The surface of the case has average grip, probably not as much as I expected, but I think it's okay in this regard. You don't want a case like this to be too grippy. What is a bit annoying is that the case may be hard to keep clean. Dust and pocket lint tend to stick to its surface quite easily. Overall, if you want a colorful case providing lightweight protection, this one might be worth checking out. Here is the official transparent case for the Galaxy S20, and it's kind of a mixed bag situation with this one. The case is light, functional and pretty simple. It provides good protection from all sides and protects the corners very well. There's a raised lip surrounding the display so that the screen doesn't scratch when it's face down on a table. And the camera at the back seems to be well protected. Also, this case is very cheap. I mean, it costs less than $15 at mobile phone right now, which is great for an official case. However, it also looks and feels very cheap. The material has a bluish tint to it, which just doesn't look great. On top of that, for some reason, fingerprints easily stick to the surface of this case and are difficult to clean. Overall, this case gets the job done, but to me, it just doesn't look good on a $1,000 phone. Okay, now here's something different. At a glance, this looks like a regular case made of hard plastic, and I think the pink color is kinda cute. But when I put the case on, the phone detected it and automatically applied a matching user interface theme to my Galaxy S20. What's cooler is that there are LEDs embedded in the back of the case, so when you put your phone down, it makes this starry light show for 10 seconds. If you want to, you can replace this light effect with an animated icon. You get LED notifications for incoming calls or messages. The case also lights up when you're using the camera and even displays a countdown if you're using the timer. LED effects aside, this case feels okay to use. You get a cutout at the bottom for easier navigation and the buttons aren't covered so they're easy to use. Overall, the case is quite gimmicky, but I am sure there are people who are going to love it. This is the official LED wallet cover for the Galaxy S20. On the inside, on the cover, you get a slot large enough to fit a credit card. The surface of the case feels a bit like fabric, but it's probably some kind of textured plastic. Now, personally, I don't like cases with a flip cover like this one. The cover doesn't always stay closed and it gets in the way of everything. It's particularly annoying when using the camera. But I guess it's useful for protecting the screen if you like to carry your phone in a bag or in a purse. Samsung's cover uses LEDs on the outside to display the time when you press the power button. Of course, you get a visual alert when someone's calling, and you can pick up or decline the call with a swipe over the LEDs. You cannot see the name of the caller, but you can assign a specific icon to a specific contact. Or you can even draw a custom icon that can be the initials of the contact. Overall, I think this LED display on the outside can be useful, but the digits are not displayed clearly enough. 3, 6, 8 and 9 look almost identical and can be mistaken for one another. Finally, here is another Galaxy S20 case with a flip cover. Again, when you have the case on, the cover provides extra protection for the display when it's closed, and it gets in the way of everything else when it's open. This time, you do not have a credit card slot on the inside. What you do get is a transparent window on the right side of the cover. Even when the cover is closed, you can see the time and how much battery you have left. If you have new notifications, the icons for up to 4 apps will be displayed, although you do not actually see the contents of the notifications. You can pick up or decline phone calls without lifting the cover. If you have music playing, you get access to playback controls so you can quickly pause or skip a song. Overall, if you prefer to carry your phone in a purse, this could be the case to consider. It is thin and light, with wide cutouts for the buttons on the side and the gesture navigation area at the bottom. Thanks for watching our quick review of the official cases for the Galaxy S20 series. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below and subscribe to our YouTube channel to never miss a video.